What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Now, I forgot about this little gem. Now, this was played a while ago now. Probably, I don't know, about maybe a month, 2 months ago now. It's been in one of my to cast folders for a little while. And I forgot about this gem, but I'm glad I remembered about it because this is a fun game. This is a really cool game. And we've got, I mean, it's Kalen, so you know it's going to be a bit wacky. So we've got Kalen playing as the Ottomans, going up against Windy, 120%, playing as Hauser. And who does he? I think I don't know if he mains Hauser. Definitely plays quite a lot of Hauser. And Windy is a very decent player. Both these guys, at their best, this guy 2k elo, maybe 1900s. This guy, Callan can reach 2k elo when he's playing well, when 2100 even. So this is a high level game, but it's going to be a little bit wacky. It's going to be a little bit wacky in this. That's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. So let's see what's happening this game. We've got Big Callan playing as Otto. He's put down a TP and a mosque, so pretty standard stuff. Hasn't picked up that 80 wood, although that would give him 95 wood. He would only need to chop 5 wood for a house, but I don't think he's going to do that. He's just going to go, he doesn't even have 3 villagers, so he's just going to go straight for capitalism. And so that means he doesn't have to chop to build a house, so all of his villagers can go straight onto food, and they can age up quicker, and it's not going to delay any villager production, so that's great. Picking up 85 coin here. The natives are Whittlespatch and House of Wetting. So House of Wetting, pretty good. Whittlespatch, you very rarely see anyone pick this up. I mean, not even the big button's that great. I mean, it gives you mountain troopers, but honestly, all the techs are very meh. You don't often make mountain troopers or the goon type units either. They're just not really worth it. So, yeah, one of the worst native, if not the worst native settlement, the House of Whittlespatch. But House of Wetting, very useful. Got an extremely good big button. You've got Trabants, which are decent. You have Saxon Cuirassiers, which are very good. You've got good techs, like the one that gives you an extra 4 and 2 battery towers. You've got Marriage Politics, which is very good. That one's all right as well, the Royal Saxon. So this is one of the better ones in the game. Okay, let's go look over at Windy. I'll tell you what, it's windy outside at the moment, so the name is very fitting. Windy has started to age up. A decent age up time as well, before the 2-minute 50 marks. That's pretty good. Above the average. Better than the average, rather. Hauser, obviously, you've got very good, very, very effective livestock market boom. You essentially never have to make Sangha cows. Like, you never have to make more, because for every shipment that you get an extra Sangha cow, which is kind of insane when you think about it. Picking up 90 food here. He'll take that. So what's the play going to be here? Is he going to get a TP? Is he going to get a university? He might buy 200 wood. He's got 200 coin. I think he's going to buy 200 wood from the livestock, and I think he'll get a university. Maybe not. Maybe he'll just chop for it. But that does feel kind of slow. Maybe he'll get a TP on top of it as well. Okay, he's putting down a granary. It definitely will be. Oh, Callan's just picked up 90 wood. We'll be happy with that. Yeah, it is going to be a university. Okay, so he did buy a Sangha cattle. Okay, but he's continuing to chop. Probably for another 200. I mean, honestly, at this point, you could get another university. I don't think he will do that. It's definitely an option. So he's aged up. Aged up with the classic Hauser age up. So he's going to get the Raider big button. Ages up with a war camp. Going to go for the Palace of Amina. He's going to place that right next to the university. And this university is going to benefit from all the juicy XP. All he needs now is a TP, which he could do here. He could get this House of Wetting, and then that university would be getting a max amount of influence. What's he starting to make? Yeah, so pretty classic Hauser. This was a fair few patches ago, 6 months ago. So this was kind of considered like one of the strongest builds in the game. It's still very, very good. I think the big button got nerfed ever so slightly. But yeah, it just synergizes so well because he makes 5 raiders. This Palace of Amina card gives you 300 influence, and when you pick that up, you've essentially got enough influence for Big Button here, which gives you 5 raiders. Okay, he built that fort really aggressively. I'm not sure why he's not placed it near the university. That's interesting. Now, where are these raiders going to go? Let's put the raiders on guard stance, and he's going to go straight for the TP. Kalen has gone for... Interesting. Kalen's gone for House of Wetton. He's actually got House of the marriage... what is it called again? I've completely forgotten. The House marriage politics, I think it was. And believe me, there's a lot of politics involved in marriage. I can tell you that for free. You don't need to pay me 325 food for that. Hiya. Trouble in paradise. Am I right? Nah, just kidding. So he's going to be aging up nice and cheaply. So getting the marriage politics is really nice, especially if you're tending to go for industrial play, because then you benefit from 2 age ups for that, and it's minus 20% food and gold, I believe. So interesting. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth is this for? That's a lot of wood. Don't forget, these pillars are 10. These walls are 10 wood each, plus a gate, which is 50 wood. You might be thinking, why on earth is he doing that? Well, Kalen's been doing this recently, and you'll see why in a second. And I know exactly what's coming, but I'm not going to spoil it for you boys. Raiders with their really good siege. They're going to be sieging down. Got a TP down. They're going to be going for this house. Minutemen getting popped. And keep an eye on these Minutemen. Keep an eye on these Minutemen. Even putting the Minutemen on guard stance. I love it. Now, where are these Minutemen going? They're going inside the Square of Doom. That's what we'll call it. The Square of Micro. The micro square. Let's call it the micro square. Because look what's going to happen here. The Minutemen can just fire against the Raiders, and the Raiders can't kill them. Now, why is that good? Because Minutemen, they go down to... Oh, he's built another gate. And look, oh, he sees this. He sees this is coming, so he's firing a TC fire, and he runs his... Oh, my God, that was so genius play by Kalen. Because obviously the Minutemen, the Bashabuziks, they're going to go down to 1 HP because that's what all Minutemen do, right? He's aged up with the Deli, so the Minutemen are going to come out and fire a little bit. TC Fire is still there as well, doing good damage. And look, 1 HP, he knows he's going to get absolutely deleted, so he's going to run away to the Square of Micro. And he baited all of those Raiders in. And they could kill these Raiders. I mean, if they put them on trample attack, you could kill all of these Bashabuziks, all the Minutemen in 1 hit. But because of this nice little micro wall he's got here, the Square of Micro, he's going to run the Minutemen in there. And they're essentially invincible in there. Oh, he's going to... Oh, that could be bad. He's going to lose... Oh, is he going to lose any villagers? No, his villagers actually don't die. That was lucky. Oh, no, I tell a lie. I spoke too soon. 1 goes down, 2 goes down, and I think 3 will. But look how many Raiders he's losing. The Minutemen are just wailing on these Raiders, as is the TC5. He still has a Deli there as well. And don't forget, Raiders are an extremely good unit, but they do not have a lot of HP. And that is insane. Oh, God, that is... people need to get on this train, because... This is actually a really genius move. I think that's going to be the thumbnail is got to be the Square of Micro here, the micro Square of Doom. And yeah, so really 300 resources for 6 Minutemen. Boy, oh boy, is he got his money's worth out of them. They are still alive, every single one, and they have killed so many Raiders already. What an efficient way of using Minutemen. Even though this costs what? Let's say 120 wood. This costs 120 wood. That is well worth the investment to keep these Bashabuziks alive. Very, very effective against cavalry and any melee units for that matter. So Kalen looks like he's going for the industrial play here. He has gone for another town center. I think he shipped the free fortified defenses. So he's going to get these 3 towers. He's got getting 1k gold now, so he's definitely going for the industrial. Windy has done a good job here with regards to like taking down buildings and infrastructure and TP and all that sort of stuff, and it really slows Otto down. Let's go have a look at Windy. He's making more raiders. I like how he's got his hero now on full HP, because that hero will be able to singly snipe these Minutemen. So that's really good. Windy is in age 3 as well. Let's have a look. He did go for the 700 gold to get the age up. He's gone for 5 raiders and Palace of Amina. Then it looked like 700 gold. I think he might have shipped 7 Fulani archers as well. Where did the Minutemen go? He's just ran the Minutemen away. I love this, because he knows that the Explorer's going to kill it. So once again, he's been really clever with his micro. And these Minutemen are still alive. They're running away from the hero just so they can survive another day. But they're running into the raiders now. Oh, he's gonna try and get into the square of Micro Doom. Ah, 2 of them survive. Look, and these raiders can't do anything. That deserves a round of applause. Round of applause for Kalen with that micro. Absolutely brilliant. And don't forget, just by running these, keeping these raiders inside the base, they're taking hits from 3 frontier outposts, 2 TC fires. Like, that does a lot of damage. Look at these things. 45 range attack with multipliers versus cavalry. So that really takes its toll. So just little things like that. Still has 2 Minutemen alive. Very, very clever play here by Kalen. Hasn't made a single unit outside of those Minutemen. So really, really smart play there. Tower going down for Windy. He's shipping Chilean kingdoms, which native gets buffs for native warriors and outlaws, mercenaries as well on top of that. So maybe he's going to go for some outlaw play here. Watchtowers can build the outlaws. Kalen is in the industrial age. He is going for outlaws. He's going for the Corsair marksmen. I don't know if they're outlaws or they are mercenaries. I can't really remember too much, but Griot's coming in now as well. That's going to be nice. Isn't it a beautiful sound? Absolutely love the sound. Makes me want to get my jig on. Factory wagon coming in for Kalen. Corsair marksman coming in now. I love it. And look, still the Minutemen surviving against the Raiders. One Raider manages to sneak through the net somehow. Oh, and because the gates open, sometimes if you pull trick everything, I don't know how it works. It's very glitchy. But the Raiders are trapped in there now. So come into the micro square of doom at your peril, Raiders. And that's why I called it the square micro of doom, because they have just met their doom. Oh, Kalen is an absolute genius with this. Oh, you love to see it. And look, they can't do anything, and they just go down to TC Fire. Absolutely brilliant play there by Kalen. Shipping a load of veteran cavalry archers. So 35 villagers for Windy. He's on only 1 university at the moment. He's gone for double outpost here. What's he trying? Yeah, so he's going really heavy on gold. These Corsair marksmen are very heavy on coin, and they are cheaper than usual as well. So interesting that he's gone for this. You don't often see this. Yeah, it makes their hit points and all actions damage plus 15%. Does it make them cheaper? No. Oh, but that one does. So he's gone for loyal warriors on top of it as well. So loyal warriors, native warriors, mercenaries, and outlaws are 50% cheaper, including shipments of them. So that's really smart. So he's really, really buffing. Oh, wow. Now he's going Maguzawa. And that's the Griot card. Griots inflict more damage. Instruments now intimidate enemies in a greater area. Now, Griots, for anyone who doesn't know, are in mass. Griots are insane. They can hit, like, artillery. They slow your fire rate down by 50%. Like, if you've got a lot of them, they are insane, especially, like, against heavy cavalry. Anything which has a high damage, a high amount of damage, Griots are really insane. He's even making Desert Raiders now. Interesting. These guys are their namesake. They're like Raiders. They're like the outlaw version of Raiders. So very fast, very good siege. And their melee attack, they're like a cavalry. Their melee attack essentially is, their hand attack is a siege damage. So it bypasses melee and range resist. It's siege resist that you need against them. So very, very interesting unit there. They have a 1.5 fire rate for their siege as well. And there's a lot of outposts coming down here. 38 vills. Let's go have a look over at Kalen. He's got both his factories down now. Still isn't making any units, but he's making lots of outposts to defend himself. He's got the 2 factories. And maybe we're even going to see a revolt here. I mean, that's usually what you see when you see this many outposts. He's sieging down a lot of these outposts, but these outposts are doing work. Look at this, even slowing down the villagers. These griots do work, but oh my god, they're just dying. Everything's dying to the amount of outposts here. I think he's underestimating just how much damage these outposts actually do. The Corsair marksmen are really nice, but they're weak loot, 121 HP. They will die very quickly to TC fire and outpost fire. Windy is going to be forced to back up here. Kalen's only on 25 vills. He actually hasn't got the mosque upgrade to get more than 25 vills, so he's kind of stuck on that mount. Oh, and he does have a mosque, sorry, but he hasn't used the upgrade by the looks of it. Or it might be because he's pop capped. Okay, it was just because he was pop capped, so he can get more than 25 vills, which is great. Has he shipped? Wow, he shipped extensive fortifications. That's gonna double the amount of outposts he's allowed to get. So he's currently got 9. I believe the max you can get is 7 normally, but with this extensive fortifications, it's going to be 14. So he'll be able to get 14 outposts, and this must be a revolt. It's either going to be the Hungary revolt or it's going to be the Romania revolt. The Hungary one is much better, so I imagine he's going to want to be revolting here. This is juicy. Another wall going down. He's got 2 bombards now, so yeah, I think this is going to be a wall to protect these bombards and these towers. And there's just no way at this stage for Windy to push in. I mean, Kalen's actually up 2k score, 3k score even. I'm not sure what Windy does here. And Kalen, he's got a lot of food, a lot of gold. He's put both his factories on wood, so I'm guessing, yeah, he's going to be saving up, getting ready to get that revolt in. More outposts going down. And very shortly, he'll have 12. 2 more, and that'll bring it up to 14. We're definitely going to see a revolt, ladies and gents. Let's have a quick look at Windy, see what he's up to. Can get another big batch of raiders. These raiders are veteran as well. It got the elite tech, should I say. Could find a nice, easy TP to siege down here. He's going to maybe find a tower, though. That's 250 wood. Gone down just like that. Look how fast those things fire. It's like they're on crack or something. Those desert raiders, they're taking too much speed, too much amphetamines. Is he going to go for the TP? That's just an easy way of denying some XP. Yeah, look at these guys. They're like headbangers. Look at them go. Look at that. I want to know what they're on because I want some of it. Give me some of that snus, baby. He's on a decent eco here as well. And look at that. Just sold a cow, I believe. A Sangha cattle. And he's going to go age up. He's going to get to the industrial age here as well. What's he going to be aging up with? The Yoruba is a great age up. And they have a couple of really scary techs. So you can ship this 6 Yoruba Esso Rider here. And there's a tech when you age up with the Yoruba to essentially have the Yoruba native tech where you can double the amount of Yorubas you've got. So you can get an instant 12 Yorubas. It's kind of insane. But like I said, we do see a revolt. Did we see the max amount? We did. We see 14 towers before he ages up. That's going to give him 14 Magyar Hussars with 800 HP. Not to mention... in the Hungary Revolt, they get Grenzers, which they have 10% less HP, but they have 5 speed, and they have 24 ranged attack, and 16 range. So they have more range than a normal revolutionary. So essentially, they sacrifice 10% HP for an extra 4 range, I believe it is, which is an insane trade-off, by the way, because they can essentially not get kited. Not only do they have more range, they still keep the 5 speed as a normal revolutionary, so they are insane. So they can't get kited by skirmishers. So yeah, Grenzers are they are probably the best revolutionary in the game. They're certainly up there. Maybe a lot like the same as sort of the Egypt revolutionaries, the Fusiliers. Still has those 2 great bombards, which are going to be a problem. And these Corsair marksmen are like paper thin. Magyar Hussars are going in for it. And he's shipping more Magyar Hussars. That's the Kovacs Legion. That's going to be for 1,500. 1,500 food. He gets 15 Hussars. And they get up by plus 15%. So now they have 848 HP. With another 15 of them coming. He gets another outpost wagon as well, which I believe gives another Magyar Hussar on top of that. And look at this devastation right now. I don't think Windy can deal with this. 2 great bombards. There's currently, oh my dear God. There's 27 Magyar Hussars. It's like 27 Mamelukes. Like, how do you deal with that? The Yorubas do get popped. Now, they are insane, but even there's only 6 of them, and so even they will get beat by the Magyar Hussars. There's just too many Magyar Hussars. What can he do against them? Oh, now he's shipping more Magyar Hussars. You get 1 per outpost. That's going to give him another 15. So he'll get another 15 on top of this, which will give him about 40 Magyar Hussars. Oh, and look at this. I think it's just completely over now. In one fell swoop, there is an insane revolt. Oh, and there's the GG. What a fun game there. Just that's how you defend really, really well. I think the MVP goes to these Minutemen, and this the micro square of doom, as we call it. It was just insane play. It got so much usage, so much damage against those raiders, and even trapped some of them inside. It's just an insane game. Very standard play by Windy, though. He did try and get into Industrial. He was able to ship the Yoruba card, which is quite a quick card. It comes in fast, but yeah, he wasn't able to get these big boys like the Gatling Camels. Gatling Camels would have been really good there as well against the Grenzers, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be. Fun game there from Kalen. And yeah, any of you guys out there want to know how to save your Minutemen, that's how you use them effectively. That is a really good way, especially against cavalry, like pikemen, or any unit that is a melee type unit. So yeah, really, really well played there by him. GG, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. And we'll take a quick look at the stats. Did lose a couple of villagers, to be fair. All resources gathered. Windy was gathering more resources, but it doesn't matter when you've got 30 Magyar Hussars in your base. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed that fun one. Glad I remembered that, and I will definitely be posting that to YouTube, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.